important and vital to learn anything from a guru, a real guru who would become a guideline to you in life. Yeah. Let's hear about Suchatata's learning from her gurus and her journey further. So when was your Arangetram performed?
Arangetram was in 1963.
Oh. And do you remember which compositions you performed in your Arangetram? Just out of curiosity.
Yes, and I would say now, of course, every year we have annuals and students dance and they dance in school, some competition, something or the other is there. But as I said, I was not allowed to do anything anywhere, so that was really my
The first stage
Arangetram.
performance.
Etram is stepping on the stage, Arangam is the stage. So that was really that. So in those photographs, and now I see, I do look nervous. I was. And one thing was there, I never used all this makeup and somebody coming and putting things on you. Somehow I had a lot of inhibition, you know. Somebody doing the hair. And those years we would put real flowers.
Oh.
Any program, my father would go to Matunga, put an order, and I loved flowers, so but I lost my hair. Huge flowers, then half Juda, half of my hair here, and the long plait. And even on plait we had flowers, and real flowers.
And the costume and the jewelry, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Arangetram had 12 compositions, 2 intervals.
2 intervals.
Performances used to be long.
Did you perform Marathi composition right from your Arangetram?
Not all Marathi.
Okay.
2 compositions were from the Tanjavur, this Korvache Sahityache Jinnan. That book was already brought to Master by none other than Pandita Rohini Bhate. She somehow came across Korvache Sahitya, and those years she used to come to Masterji.
Okay.
She wanted to study some theory and things of Bharatanatyam. So she gave it to Master and said, Master, baga he Marathi ह्याच्यात. So he had already got excited by that idea, but still it had to take root. So these 2 items were Jatishwaram and Tilana.
Okay.
They were Nritta items. Kedaragada, Jatishwaram and Bilari, Tilana.
So from the Tanjavur Maratha Bhosle King's composition.
Yes. Okay. And those years there used to be few performances. Even Arangetrams were not so common.
Yes.
So Times of India, there was one reviewer called Subramaniam. He had that review for a long time. My mother had kept, I don't know where it is now. But he mentioned that these 2 were danced, and that's a very encouraging endeavor, and Parvati Kumar should continue with the work. That's how it was noted.
Yes, that must be a real historical moment, because
then of course with Alarpur, I think Varnam I did Ananda Bhairavi, Sakhi and the Vele.
Tamil composition.
Tamil composition. Then Kanavan Vandale Kirane, Sahana Padam, beautiful Padam, Yaro Ivar Yaro.
Okay.
Yette Kanduni, Yatsukala Kampodi. Of course, there was, in those years, there was fashion to do everything they would do and then change costume and do that Korati.
Oh, a kind of folk dance, isn't it?
It's a folk dance, and they would change the sari, put all those bead malas and put peacock feather. And I said, after this whole program, I won't do it. Even those years I was very for. And also, because of Kamala Lakshman, his Naganritya was also very famous. Oh. This Kalasadan, always the girls would, do the and all acrobatics and only Adu Pambe. So all that is also something. Of course, it's another thing that I couldn't do.
Yes.
But I said, no, though I am not dancing, I must do. So I used to do all those things in practice, but I never ever danced Naga Nritya and Karati and Peacock dance. Somehow I felt it didn't go well with all the classical repertoire. So maybe. But much later in Marathi composition, Masterji found one piece of Sarfoji, which had similar mood,
Along the same line.
where Parvati is entreating Lord Shiva to take her along with him. He is going as Kirata, as a hunter, to test Arjuna. And Parvati is excited, so she says, please take me. आता शबर होऊन जातो मी त्वरेने, म्हणसी जरी समान होती मी शबरीना. I will also become the huntress. Please take. So this he tuned in this Temang Korathi way,
Korathi tune.
Senjuriti, and this I love to dance. Till this day I dance.
Yes.
There he put some steps which are normally like, offbeat kind of steps.
Jumping
So,
kind of.
which normally we don't do in any. But that much was okay because the character of Parvati was portrayed like huntress. So this idea he got that Bala will never dance Korathi, so I must teach her something like Korathi. So Arangetram was memorable in
And the accompanies
Many
were
ways.
from Mumbai?
Yeah, in Mumbai we had, then there used to be one singer called Kamala and Dangam, I don't remember. I think Ramanathan sir, who's now in his late
Must be really
80s,
old.
nearing 90 probably. I don't know, I don't think musicians were different, I don't know. One more thing that dawned at the time of Arangetram was that first time the musicians came because in Bharatanatyam rhythm has no syllables, rhythm has no poetry. Means poetry, tirmanams, todas are there, but tala doesn't have
There is
a
no
phrase.
theka as such.
There is no theka as such. So everything is played on that. First time the musicians came, and when the singer started, I was just standing like, just Bhaya, come on, do it.
Oh.
He said, no, this is the way, now you have to dance it. So then came the understanding how music is important. Of course, right then and there, I didn't start my music training, but it was always there, the back of my mind. Though I was in Mumbai, the contact with Pune always remained because both my grandparents, my
Were from
father's
Pune?
family was here, my uncle, and also my mother's elder brother. Actually, my mother was a very unique person. For those times, she had lost her parents when she was hardly 6 and was brought up at places of different relatives. And she was kind of self-made person. She and her elder brother, my mama, Actually, we used to call him Aujao respectfully because he was like father to her. There was much difference, 20-25 years. He was in military accounts and she had much liking for passion for music.
Oh.
But no learning music for ladies. But he sent her to college. She had done her BA honors in English and Sankhya philosophy.
Oh, wow.
So English, we never had to see the directly. She was always there to
was the-
tell us spelling of any word that. So she was a disciplinarian and daily practice. Though 3 days I went to Masterji's place, 3 hours. The other days,
Meaning this
morning
hardcore
I used to
practice.
love milk. So I'd say no, first practice, then your milk, milk mug will come after. So I had to practice, and then I would also take out. No, there is no music. Then so she would take out her harmonium and Deem Nagra Deem Deem Tadana. She would sing Tilana or whatever in her own manner. My father also encouraged her to do music, and she used to make me practice even during holidays. I remember when they used to send us to friends' place, me and my brother. Or my father had bought that big tape recorder, and something was.
That time it must be the
Yeah, music was recorded on the spool. Everything would go. No, it has to go. And there were strict instructions to the host of that family. First she has to practice, then give.
No milk for her.
So that habit, but
Developed.
on my Arangetram day came really the realization. Yeah, no, that is something, when you do something and there is, my father had done so much publicity. It was in Deshpal Auditorium in Mumbai. And Sir Go Barve, S.G. Barve, who was a finance minister then.
Okay.
He was the chief.
Chief
He was
guest.
a very erudite, very cultured person and a grand personality as well. He was my grandfather's student in New English School.
In Pune.
So he said, I will write to him. And just on his letter that my granddaughter, see, my grandfather had opposed my father when he went, but grandchildren are,
Yes,
as we
the
say,
soft
cream
corner.
on the milk. So they were happy. Also another thing, those years painting cannot become a profession. How will my son earn money? But when he was getting some 25 rupees in New English School, my father was already earning 1,000 rupees in Mumbai.
1,000 rupees in those days.
Sohrab Modi was, I was also his pet. He would make me sit in his lap and watch the shooting. Those were the days.
So you were quite young when you performed your Arangetram.
Yes.
How old were you?
I think I must be 15.
Oh, okay, so that must be around
I
your.
was in 10th standard.
So that time 11th standard
11th
was
was
the
matric.
matriculation. Oh, okay, and we are just curious to know how did Acharya Parvati Kumar teach you, like especially when it came to Abhinaya, did he stand up and showed you all the sancharis and hand gestures, everything in detail? How was the method?
Yes, he was really very motivating. He had every first any padam or any Abhinaya piece, he would because those years they were only in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada.
Yes.
So he would make us write, give us all the word meanings, practice which I follow even today.
Yes.
Because here most of the girls will not know Tamil, Telugu, the traditional. Though of course now a lot of Marathi lyrics have come. Still, so he would give us the whole idea, discuss the, even those years, Naika and all, I was little young, but he would explain. And one other thing, he would give so many instances that even a stone will melt. So he was too good in that. And so the right kind of expression must be coming. Of course, there are photographs, but no video thing was there at that time. But and also he used to insist that expression must come through eyes. Whatever you say, they must first show. Don't do this. First do this. Let it come through eyes. So that was another of his teachings which I remember. As regards whatever he taught, one thing also is totally etched on my mind. He would say, whatever I am teaching you, digest it. Digest it and then present. So it will be your own. Don't do just what I am teaching you. You make it your own. So that's how I felt. I slowly started realizing what he meant by that. And when we say today, what new you are doing, what is the creative. So then everything you do becomes creative.
Absolutely.
Because you have digested it, and when you do it your own, you understand it in your own way. And by giving so many sideways, so many
examples,
stories and incidents, he would create that feel in your mind.
Okay.
So I think I was always, my Abhinay seems to be good, seems to have been good even in those years, because people
they must have seen the
mention difference. And Abhinay is, of course, for dance is theatre. So
yes,
Abhinay, and particularly in style like Bharatanatyam, that has equal weightage as much as Nritta.
We are definitely talk about your Abhinaya later on. But before that, what we want to know is, at that time you said you are nearing your matriculation and you did a lot of riyas. So how did you practice? You practiced the whole Arangetram repertoire every day, or you started with the basic steps, adavus? I mean, what was the method?
To be frank, I don't exactly remember, but when I went to Masterji, of course, the whole thing would be, I had to practice the whole thing. At home, he would say, my father had bought me, now I have a huge, behind this huge mirror wall, but of course we couldn't have that much luxury in our small flat Mumbai, small room rather, but my father had made it up so nicely. And he was in contact with with film industry. The people who made, I think, Anadi film, Lullas, they had a huge Swiss mirror. So he presented it to me. So I used to stand before the mirror and then see if my poses, it's in line is correct. So when I'm standing, after doing, okay, look, so I would...
You will be your own judge.
He would tell us, you practice this way. Looking in the mirror, also now I tell students, like, cover your face. See if the expression, you're sad and you're angry. So everything has to come through your eyes. So initially it would only become this, anger will not come. So when you are looking in the mirror, you know exactly.
Yes.
So these were all his ideas, which has totally I have absorbed, and
yes,
I have been
practicing that.
Practicing. But daily practice, at least 1 hour, my mother would, 3 hours at his place. At times because music was one thing, we didn't have everything on recorder. So whatever I could say myself and do some things, my mother would sing. So that way the practice.
So after that, did you go to college in Mumbai itself, or I think you took up commercial art from JJ School of Fine Arts?
Quite a story.
So we would like to hear that.
Those times 11th was matriculation. So my Arangetram was over in 10th. But of course my training continued because Arangetram itself, nowadays children decide that this is the, I'm going to take this, I make this career, this is going to be my, even parents make them decide early. That definitely wasn't the case at that time. But after Arangetram, I remember, next day morning we were in Masterji's class, what went wrong, what was good, okay. So I think that realization came on my Arangetram day that yes, dance is something I'm going to do, come what may. In life, this is
Yes.
what I will do. Whether you call it taking it up as career or profession, I don't know.
Yes.
Because
You were quite young to decide that at that.
quite young, and never I thought that how much gains, monetary gains are coming out of this, whether this program is giving me that much, then I should. Never such things came to my mind. Of course, those years there were not so many performances. Even in Mumbai, there were not so many artists doing of that level performing, because with Masterji after Arangetram, I continued for 12
that,
years.
yeah.
I was till I think 69 almost. I was with him. So all my friends, someone goes to Xavier, someone goes to Wilson, and so Ruya and all the very good colleges in Mumbai. But my father said, if you want to continue dance, and you will, you shall. So go to art school. Actually, because he was a painter, me and my brother, at home we used to do a lot of drawing, and we loved it. It was in the house.
I think you must have inherited all that flair for drawing
But
and
we had never appeared for those exams and those intermediate elementary. So, but he said, I know Adarkar was the dean then of JJ School of Art. I will talk to him, and I think you should don't think, you go to go to art school. Those years it wasn't a degree, but as good as 4-year full-time course.
And it was called art school.
And probably career. There were only 2 art schools now.
Yes.
There are so many. Also, there was modern art school in Joshi, MS Joshi, opposite Dadar station.
Okay.
But no other art schools as such. But I was not given admission because I had not given these exams.
Oh.
Till then, they used to say that by October you give this exam, then you we give. That year, they no Adarkar, nothing. But then I was adamant, I was determined. I said, okay, I will not go to college. I will go to Model Art Institute and do these 2 exams.
and then go for it.
But that year gave me an opportunity to dance. Whole day I danced. Master was that year for INT, he was doing a ballet based on Pandit Nehru's Discovery of India.
For Indian National Theatre.
Indian National Theatre. And after many years, Parvati Kumar was again getting into that. So he said, Bala, now you be there. You come there. And our rehearsals used to be in the Babulnath temple. There was a big INT go down there upstairs. So first climb 50 stairs and go to that hall. It was in the temple only. It was so nice, cool. And so morning 7 I would be in Masterji's place, do my practice, then with him go to Babulnath. So Mata would make dabba for us till evening. Then from there I would take train for Dadar and then go to Model Art. And then evening 8, walk Radnede Road to Shivaji Park. That was my routine for a whole 1 year. Actually, this ballet, I had no specific role, anybody is not there, not well. So I used to watch he then had used all the dance classical styles according to the situation he had. So it was more or less like Uday Shankar's that style.
And what was the subject of the ballet?
Discovery of India.
History of India.
Nehru's,
Okay.
which much later in the 50th year of independence, I also did Darkness to Dawn. I named it differently.
Correct.
In a slightly different way, modern technique. But so I got close to, I would carefully watch. They were very good dancers. They were not classical dancers, but had trained in these kinds of productions. So I still remember those impressions. And more than that, it had premiere in Mumbai and in Bulabai. Then it was opposite NCPA was not there, but opposite it in Marine Drive there was Bulabai Memorial Auditorium. So there used to be almost 50 shows in Ahmedabad, in Delhi.
Oh.
I was with the group.
So you actually
That
performed
year,
it then?
yes. One day there is this, Usha Uttup, the
Yes,
singer. Her
yes.
husband was the manager of this theatre. So my father from Shivaji Park, Dadar, he would always come to bring me back at night. So he once told him, Bide, come here, I'll show you one doll. You just watch her. She comes for very small while, but just watch her. So my father said, okay, he didn't tell me. And then when I came, said, look, that's the girl.
No.
Papa said, okay, she's doing something. He was happy. So, in a way, how to do your own part, like today I tell the girls, even when you are in that one spot right in the in-group, you are part of the whole thing. Even if your spot moves that much, it's going to spoil the whole.
Right.
So, all those disciplines were inculcated in me
At that
too.
time.
So that was a very fruitful year.
We came to know about the strong foundation and the disciplinarian training that was imparted to Thai by Acharya Parvati Kumar. Much more to know about her further training in our next episode. Stay tuned.